Well, some welcome rainfall here in central and eastern Kentucky on this Friday, as expected, out ahead of a frontal boundary. Now, that's going to be in and out in fairly short order. Cool and dry for the upcoming weekend. Still looking at some impactful weather for Thanksgiving week. And even though it is going to get cool to chilly, the data trending maybe not as cold toward the end of next week. More on that here in a second. Max HT radar, bulk of the widespread and moderate rain out here just where we need it in the mountains of eastern and southeastern Kentucky, beginning to shift into parts of southwestern Virginia. But this is where the forest fires have been concentrated, so good to get some solid rainfall. It's been more widely scattered here in the bluegrass, although some pockets of moderate showers popping up through parts of eastern Fayette County down into northern Madison and over Clark County. The front is back here to the west, so not until it sweeps through the area, which will be mid to late evening, will we be rid of the rain completely. So if you're heading out to high school football this evening, definitely dress accordingly. You see here over the last week or so, you've been easily able to see the foothills off in the distance, but shrouded in cloud cover and wet weather with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HT camera network in Richmond, 59 and some rain. And temperatures have cooled off with the rain-cooled air, especially in southeastern Kentucky, where you spiked up to 70 before the rain arrived. Area of low pressure will eventually pull the trailing cold front through. High pressure over the upper Midwest. That's going to dive into the Ohio Valley. One thing to note, overnight and into early tomorrow, the clouds may linger for a while, and as a result, temperatures may only drop down into the low, possibly mid-40s down south. And then as we clear out, despite the full sunshine, we'll have a north wind and a cooler air mass, meaning low to mid-50s. Of course, the latest drought monitor out yesterday, those areas in a moderate to severe drought down south and in the southeast getting some beneficial rain. Now, the second half of the weekend looks awfully nice as well. Temperatures right around average, mid-50s, but look at Monday out to the west, that next storm system rolling eastward here, so rain chances pick up in the afternoon. Looking at the big picture Monday, Tuesday, you see the rainfall totals, half inch, maybe more than that, which would be great news. This thing is going to spin right through the heart of the area, so if you're traveling on Tuesday, it will be wet and breezy. Looks like most of the moisture is gone before the cooler air moves in. And I mentioned the trend of it being maybe not quite as cold on Thanksgiving. That's due to an area of low pressure. A lot of the data is trying to develop to the southwest, so it doesn't allow the trough and the core of the cold air to dig far enough to the south to really keep us into the 30s. So it's trending the right direction, something we'll keep an eye on though. Showers in, mostly cloudy overnight, 41 in the morning, 51 for the afternoon high, mostly sunny, a cool but pleasantly cool day, more indicative of mid to late November. In the extended forecast, you see the wet and breezy weather into early next week. We do dry it off for the big travel day, but notice how temperatures more so in the mid 40s for highs. A little chilly for early Black Friday shoppers, but by the afternoon should recover to highs right around 50.